and sing to me what you think is A. An A4. Good job. That was relatively close. Let me turn this on.
So is it
You were one step
one
off.
step off.
Yeah. Most people are relative pitch, but even relative pitch, you can get more and more accurate as you come to understand how to get into your different registers and the feeling of them. So, out of all the notes, I'm going to work your A the most because I want you to get to a point where you'll be able to. This feels about an A.
Okay.
But and it's okay if even if after we work on it a long time, it's still a half step, whole step. That's fine. That's what relative pitch does.
Okay.
But there are people who get really in sync with their bodies and they almost come across as perfect pitch, even though they're not. Okay. So go ahead and go. And I want the point of this to be relaxing is primary. Secondary is keeping a good placement for all the vowels using the stronger vowel E.
Okay.
So go ahead and start. Let's do it again together now. Good. Now by yourself. Now I want you to direct the sound to your lips, but don't think about the embouchure for a minute. Like think of it, just loosen your lips as loose as possible,
Okay.
even if the embouchure is not perfect.
Okay.
And just relax. So 2 concepts. Think completely relaxed, especially back here in your jaw, where you're most likely which is the place where you're most likely to tense. But direct the sound to your lips.
Okay.
While keeping them completely relaxed.
Okay. Good. Now together. Good. Now add a little bit of focus to your lip. Only 50% of the tension you normally would do on your lips, though. Okay.
Let me hear you. Good. Now I'm going to bring in a conceptual thing. I want you to think as if you were a princess. You know, the little Cinderella coming down the steps. And how that would sound with your vowels.
Okay.
Good. Now pretend Cinderella's really extroverted, even though she's not. Let's make Cinderella extroverted. She wants to talk to all the people. She wants them to communicate with her. But bring the princess side of it. Okay.
Okay.
Good. There's little peaks of really, really delicious vowels that you gave me with that. There's like this one placement that you were reaching on every vowel, but you were moving not on it, to it, and then away from it again on each one. It like dipped into this perfect placement in between, in the middle of each vowel that you said. Let's see if we can find that magic placement again and keep it there from beginning to end. You're so close. On ah, you had it. Let's do ah. Good, but now you need all this relaxation here. Good. only have the barest tiny bit of attention right here in your lips. Good, and think of the shape. What's an ah vowel supposed to look like? Like an oval. It's getting more well placed. Keep going. I just dried out. Good. Yeah, news a little bitier. Go ahead and use that mirror. That was really good. I want you to see what your face looks like. And just remember the vowel shapes. Yes, that's getting so much better. Good job. Keep going. All of your vowels now were better than your E. Your E was the weakest actually, and it was because you added extra tension into it. All the other vowels were the perfect balance between relaxed but shaped and sculpted. Let's start on ah now and do ah, e, o. Good, now smooth it. Again. E just became your strongest vowel again, and all the vowels matched it really well. That was beautiful. Awesome. So that's the kind of relaxation we want to have. The goal is to get that loose, to feel that relaxed, but while you're actually singing whatever you're singing.
Okay.
So, and when you're belting, it'll be a little different, but the main difference is just going to be your tongue, where the pressure is on your tongue, and your abs. The third difference, that's smaller of a difference, is so you won't be quite as tall. Obviously, the vowels are not as tall, so but the I o oo still needs to be shaped. You just need to be slightly firmer for belting. So yeah, no, that's what we want. So let's start with something classical. What classical piece would you like to work on? We can choose your repertoire, or we can do something that you know well enough you could sing, but it's new, or we could do your repertoire.
Probably the only things I know that are hymns besides what's in my repertoire.
Let's start with the hymn then. Okay, go ahead and pull up a hymn. I'm gonna do a slightly slower song. I think I'll do a sacrament one. Do you know this one well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And here's the pedal.
Okay.
This one right
That's all right. I
here.
was just making sure of my words. I think I know, but I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Finding all the lights. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you one bar plus that, so
Okay.
2 bars ish.
Upon the cross of Calvary, they crucified our Lord, and sealed
looser right there. Start it. Now the goal for this time around is loose as possible with just that forward resonance.
Okay.
Do this real quick. Do you feel the air right there? I go shoo, 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 shoo. See how much easier it is to get right into your ooh. Yeah. Upon the cross of Calvary, they crucified our Lord, and sealed with blood the sacrifice that sanctified his blood. So let's do a harmony together. I'll do the harmony, you do the soprano.
Okay.
And we're just going to work on being as loose as possible together now. Upon the cross of Calvary, they crucified our Lord, and sealed with blood the sacrifice that sanctified his word. Good, that was looser. How did you feel about that one?
I feel like I'm looser.
And for me, I haven't worked on my lower voice as much, or my lower belt, because I haven't worked on my lower voice, period. So for me, I did get looser, but I was definitely not my loosest. Okay, let me go up do the tenor up an octave. Still do the melody again.
Okay.
Okay. Upon the... One second. All this fun. Okay. Upon the cross of Calvary, they crucified our Lord, and sealed with blood the sacrifice that sanctified his word. And obviously I don't know it super well, but that was a little bit looser for me. Now, you sounded even richer this time. Well, you don't know the descant either. Well, let's hear you on the descant real quick. So just read the tenor line. We're going to do it up the octave. Upon the cross of Calvary, they crucified our Lord, and sealed with blood the sacrifice that sanctified his word. Okay, I'm gonna do the melody this time. Okay. Upon the cross of Calvary, they crucified my Lord, and sealed. Oh, I did the wrong part. And sealed with blood. Oh, there we go. And sealed with blood the sacrifice that sanctified his word. Good. Yeah, good. Okay, I want to get working on some music. That was more loose. Obviously, there's more to loosen, but
Yeah. What
takes
is there a
much-
song you would want to
Much concentration.
It does. It really does. Like, I wish my focus would have been able to just be on singing for my listening, but I wanted to also hear
Okay,
you.
this is right. Oh, sorry.
Nope, you're good. was
Let's
gonna
do
stick
one
it.
that's
Did you think of me?
easier. Okay.
You could even just do vowels too if it's easier. Is that transposed? Yes, it is. That might also be why it was.
Think of me fondly when we said goodbye.
Good. Let's get our support going.
Ooh.
Just one vowel. Let's do E and make it more classically tall. Again.
Okay.
Round it out, I think. Yeah. Think of it more as like, even though it doesn't need to be as rounded out as like classical. Think of it more like your British speaker. Good. Now go and watch my mouth. Yeah. 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 There you go. See, nice and smooth. Again, just on E. Good. Scoop up to it. Good. The reason why I have you do that is so you can feel the optimal air pressure and relaxation for each note. But that's why I have you do the scooping. Also, what I've noticed about people who don't take the time to do the scooping, their air pressure sometimes like stops in between notes, or like they go back to another setting and then reset. And it's just easier if you just stay in that forward placement, because then it's instead of okay. So let's do that again on E.
Where?
You're getting more comfortable and just taking the high dive there. Do it again. Good. Good. Can you do it fast? Yeah, less movement is better. Now go. There you go. Now that whole measure. Good. Now, don't make it a big deal. Just. Yeah, like as if that's your normal speaking voice. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Now from the beginning, it's still on E. Oh. Do you know what this is? Prep for this. Take this as a prep to be like, oh, it feels like this, but the motion is actually smaller.
I practice fondly a lot with a yawning practice so it's kind of different for me to sing an E on the fondly.
Yeah, that one.
I'm used to singing fondly.
Yeah.
Instead of E.
Yep. So the reason why I'm keeping you on E is because E is actually the hardest one to do on your higher notes, and so I want to ultimately loosen that up because it should loosen up all the other vowels more. And we'll go back to the actual vowels that you're used to singing on it. That's like if you're trying to save time, yes, do E-I-E-I-E. But ultimately, you want to be able to do all the vowels relaxed. Plus, it'll influence your ah.
Okay.
Because then we're gonna go E-I-E-I, and we're gonna have them influence each other towards relaxation.
Okay.
So, let's actually do this exercise. Actually, E on the whole thing. Okay. Put your tongue closer to your teeth on that top note. Yeah, and press against your back of your teeth. There you go. Yep, now let's do the top one. What? Look at my tongue. What am I doing? It's raised, right?
Yeah.
In the back. Go like this. Go here. Yeah. Yes. What you just did was actually perfect tongue motion for classical. I want you to see it. Let's go to the mirror, and I'll bring this just in case we capture the right moment of your. Okay.
No, I can't do it.
Actually, let me flip this around. Maybe. Will it let me flip it around?
No, well, you're going to have to stop it and start it over again.